I'm Jill.
And I'm Maureen.
And we're keeping you in stitches. We almost talked my mom into coming on to co-host, so we're going to work on that.
We're going to get her here one of these days.
I know. She's like, well, you could take, my stuff if you want to show it. I'm like, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I think you need to come.
Don't take her stuff anymore. There we go.
She's really thinking about it, but
that's out of her comfort zone.
Way out of her comfort zone. So,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So, it's been a couple months. But we had quilt retreat last month, so I think we kind of knew that it probably wasn't going to happen last month. So, yeah. I don't know. I haven't been doing a whole lot. Considering it's been 2 months, I haven't cross-stitched a whole lot.
No.
I've been slacking.
We've sewed more.
Yeah. We sewed. I've worked some overtime still.
Yeah, I've been getting in lots of overtime. School starts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. We have a new software program, and nothing transferred out of our old program easily or at all. And so everything has been hand entered. And that has taken a lot of time. So
yeah.
We're getting...
Good thing you're not a bigger school, huh?
I know.
So you'd probably have more secretaries then.
That's true. That's true. Instead of just 2 of us. But we had, like this week, I think I had 14 hours of overtime.
Wow.
And last week, I think we had 10. So, yeah, we're getting
When you
lots.
go into work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. In the summertime, that's what we do. We go to work at 6, get off at 4:30, 5:30-ish, and then we don't work on Fridays, but we have been working on Fridays to try and get things caught up.
Yep.
So, hopefully. And then the other thing, we've had tons of fires here.
Yes.
We are now it's kind of under control because it's rained, but at one time we had 4 fires going in our county.
Which is a lot. And good-sized fires, not just little spots they were watching. I mean, they were,
the biggest one I think was 55,000 acres maybe. And it's still going.
Yeah.
But they used the school as a command center. So the first group moved in and there were like 30 people, and then the next incident committee company to move in had maybe 60, and then the last incident group that moved in they had to be over 100 people, and so the school was just full, every room. It was, and so that played into our havoc.
Not being able to get everything done.
I know, because they were, they were pretty well. The first group, they'd come in and visit. They weren't that busy, I guess, or whatever. And then the second group, the third group, man, they were all business. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
well, at least we finally got a little bit of rain. Did it rain out here last night?
it did.
Yeah, it
did.
poured in White Sulphur, so
yeah,
it was good. I was like, man, I hope that's hitting those fires.
I know, and it's cooler too.
Yeah.
Jill in flip-flops. I wore wool socks.
Usually this happens a little later in fall. August here is usually ridiculously hot, but for some reason it's actually been the best month of summer so far.
It has.
But it's a little cooler than we've been used to, and we laugh because Maureen's in, sweatshirt, long pants, wool socks, shoes, and I come in yesterday, when we were quilting with our little family quilt group, and short sleeves, shorts, flip-flops.
Yep.
But, I mean, really, now that I'm working at home, I just wear flip-flops all the time, so.
Yeah. So, that's about all that.
No, I haven't been doing anything exciting. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, did you want to start?
Okay. Do we want to start with cross-stitch? We have
Sure.
not done a lot of cross-stitch.
Yeah.
So, I've only worked on 3 things, which this is Lori Holt's Prim stitch cards. And the only thing I've done is the border around here.
That's going to be nice.
I really like that.
Was that on her fabric?
Yes, this is on 25 count Prim.
Yeah.
2/2.
Yep.
And I really like it. I need to get back to stitching.
It's very pretty. She just does stuff in the summer. I don't know what my excuse is, but
This is Doreen Jones. It's a digital download. I think she's in England, I think. But this is William's stocking. So
she
this
has
is
really cute stockings.
this is what I should have something to put in the back of it. This is what I've done for Jolly July.
There's a lot of white.
There is. And so what I did was I'd pull out one thing of white and I'd, you know,
Do the
do
whole
that.
thing.
Then I'd do one thing of color and then I'd go back to the white because I thought, oh, this is,
Otherwise,
there's a
yeah, the
lot.
white's
There is
gonna-
still a lot of white, but Santa's beard is done.
Yep.
Or about.
That's very
Yeah.
cute.
Yes.
He's
And-
gonna love that.
And then the other thing is a little
He's like, how many? April, May, June, July. He's like 4 months old.
4 months old, yes. Oh, and we did go see him.
Yeah, you did.
We did.
Yeah.
That's what we did over the 4th of July. We went to Tacoma and saw the grandson.
Yep.
And Riley and Murray. That was
Yeah,
kind
them
of
too.
our side things. So this is the other thing I've been working on. It's Shepherd's Bush Liberty and Justice little kit pin cushion. And this is what I took to Tacoma with me.
Oh,
And so I got that all stitched while we were out there.
that is so
And I don't have
cute.
much to finish if I just sit and
That
finish
is so
it.
pretty. Like I like, you know, I like most shepherd's bush stuff, but
Mhm.
I like it on the
The fabric. Or-
yeah.
Yeah.
Was that what came with it?
It is what
Yeah.
came with it. I don't know.
Well, and I
if
like the
it's-
picture of, you know, their pillow that they did, but I like yours better.
I think it's the.
I
mean,
probably
this-
is, but
it
just
was the
seeing
kit.
stuff done in real life versus
I
just
know.
a picture.
It says it's on 32 count summer dusk linen. Is what it says it is.
I like that.
I assume that's what it is.
I like it
but
a
it
lot.
doesn't. It doesn't look. The
Well,
same.
I think maybe their dye lot just looked a little bluer, or it might just
Maybe.
be how they have the camera set too.
I don't know.
But I like,
Yeah,
I like,
I like
yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
And another pin cushion.
Yeah.
And that's all I've worked on.
I haven't worked on much more, and I didn't finish anything. I did work a little bit on Make a Wish by Carolyn Manning. And I just did a little bit on the edge over here.
I know that is so pretty. Jill.
And I just need
really-
to like, I just need to finish it. I don't know. I've been doing puzzle books for some reason. I don't know.
Well,
But
you need to change every now. And
I
then.
know. I must have just, you know, I don't know. Then I worked a tiny bit on Summer Alphabet by Lizzie Kate. Lizzie Kate.
I know. I need to finish my summer one and start my autumn one. I haven't done
Yeah.
autumn.
I need
That
to
is-
finish.
Really pretty.
Is this summer?
No, that one's spring.
This
Right?
is spring. Yeah. Oh, I showed you guys summer. That's what I'm doing next. I was just thinking, I was like, wait, I have to do summer. This is spring alphabet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I've been working on summer,
So
but
it's
I haven't worked on summer since the last time we had
Yeah.
a video.
Yeah. I just have that one set up because that's the next one.
Yeah.
If I ever finish that one. Then I worked some on Sea Glass by Carolyn Manning. And I think it goes this way, maybe.
I know that is really pretty.
So, actually, it doesn't look like it. I actually did quite a bit on that one, but
I think on our last video we said you could have 2 finishes.
yeah.
This month,
Well, we were thinking Make a Wish, and then the
Return to Sources.
yeah, the
Privé
Jardin Privé one,
Okay.
but I didn't even work on that one. Bad me. And then I worked on Lizzie Kate 6 Snow Bells. So all of them will look like that. This is the last square that I've been working on. I did have to, I finished just some snowflakes in this one, and I think I had to take part of this out because I hadn't stitched it right, and I didn't notice until I was looking at it. I was like, oh.
That's not
But,
right.
so I've got ready for, and so I just need the snow with the snowman's head, and
So
there's a bird, I
really-
think, over here. But this one,
next
So really,
month.
I could have
3 finishes. Yes, that would be great.
Or if I just keep going and going, then I could have,
I know.
So that's
I know.
really all I worked on with
know.
that stuff.
I did bring this in.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is my
Sheep
little
virtues.
house needleworks. Ooh, it's got glass in
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
So, this is the one in its shepherd's bush color changes. Oh, look at there. You can see
So
our garage
pretty.
out there. In the reflection. Clouds. And this frame came from the old school, and it was back up in a storage place, and I can't even remember what picture was in it, but they were going to throw it in the dump, and I said, can I have that frame? And
It might work, and it was
Yeah.
perfect.
I think it turned out really, I don't know.
Yeah.
There. How about that? Now you can't see any glare in it, but you can't really see it
Yeah,
either. So.
But it's very
I
pretty.
know,
I know, and the green, there's kind of greens in the frame go great with the greens in
greens
the
in the,
blocks, and
Mhm.
so, and it's exactly the right size. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
wow,
I know.
that's a little bit of kismet, maybe.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Yeah. Plus, then it's a little keepsake from, that's the old elementary school that they tore down,
I know.
that both of us went to school in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, I guess we thought we'd show our quilts too, just so we had a
Excuse for not doing much.
yeah, and a video that was more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, I don't know how we want to do this. If we just want to. Oh, she's gonna. So this one was a kit, and it's called. It's
Hopscotch.
a hopscotch. So the lady at our quilt retreat calls us the hopscotch girls because we always buy. They kit these up, and then we always buy them. And all of us have hopscotch kits or hopscotch patterns, so we don't have to buy.
I have a lot of hopscotch kits.
kits.
that
Yeah, I've
haven't
got
been
one
done
more.
yet.
I've got one more, but I did not buy the hopscotch kit this time.
I didn't either.
No, and
Yeah.
it was pretty.
It was.
Or
It was
no,
just.
it wasn't.
I wanted
Actually-
the one that she had made up, and she was just
And
switching
she was
them
out
yeah.
of the kits. Yes, and this one was actually a Christmas one. I think I don't know
Yeah.
when I bought it, but it's got glitter on it, and I didn't like that.
Some batik
So,
fabrics.
I just turned it the other way.
The other way, because they're batik.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Mm-hmm. So that's the hopscotch one, and then these are these partially finished ones.
Yeah.
This is a block from the book is I just got out the book. The book is called Charm School by Vanessa something or other of Layla Boutique.
Yeah.
Any idea what her last name is?
Gortson.
Gortson?
Gortson.
Yes. And so I've got to put the sashing on and some stars, and one of these days, hopefully
This was a
Wow.
lot of sewing.
It was. It was. Of course, I decided to make it bigger, so there was like 1,054 of these little squares.
So once she got them sewn into these blocks, she was like, I'm done with this.
I'm done. Yes, it took me 3 days to sew 16 blocks of this size, and yeah, got them all right here. But they're all just
Very
but it's
cute.
I
love
really
it.
liked the fabric is
Yep.
Sweetwater
There's
fabric.
little chickens.
Yes, it's called spring chicken, isn't it?
Sure.
Chicken.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think that's what it is.
If not, that's what we're calling
That's what we're calling it. Yes. So this one is also partially done. And this is called Snowflake, and it's out of the same book. Here, I'll
the
show you
same book.
Charm School. And this is also Sweetwater fabric.
We like
love-
Sweetwater fabric.
I love Sweetwater fabric, and I just
So there's
ordered
different
a
colors.
kit, a Valentine's kit for this one.
Yep.
This
And they're
one,
great.
this one I actually
That's the middle box.
sewed when I got home. Some of it I'd sewed 3 blocks at quilt retreat, and sewed 2 of them together wrong.
Yeah. We got to tell you, maybe on the red you could probably see better, putting these corners on correctly, like trying to put them all together, it's
Yeah.
tougher than you think.
Yes, yes, because this, like 2 blocks I had had it going like this, or I
Yeah,
don't know
and
what it
then
is.
some of these were, it was
It was
rough.
a mess. It was a mess.
And then she thought she cut it wrong, but I looked at the pattern for her.
I know. I was a hot mess.
It was late.
No, it was early.
Was it? Oh, it was in the morning.
Yeah, it was in the
But it
morning.
was late the day before when you were having a
Right,
problem.
right.
Yeah.
And this one I finished.
Yeah.
I just need to get the back
The top.
on. The top, yeah. This one is, it's called saltwater taffy, and I have no idea what the fabric is.
Nope.
But I had
But
trouble.
it's cute.
I had trouble on this one too, because it said you were supposed to sew the white little squares on the, now I don't even remember if it was the left or right side of the fabric. I sewed them all backwards. It's like, oh my gosh.
It worked.
I know, I just needed to quit and
Yeah.
take a nap or something.
I do a lot of napping at the quilt retreat.
Everybody else comes and sews, and Jill's like,
Yeah.
what's
We
that?
rent there's a little house that's set up for retreats, like crafting retreats. But, so they've got, 4 or 5 foot tables that each of us can sit at with lights and all the, stuff that we just drag our sewing machines and stuff. And, it's mostly family.
Right, there's 12
Some
of us
friends.
that go.
We got my mom to go for a couple days this year. She's the only
Wow.
one that doesn't quilt, so.
So she cross-stitched
Mhm.
and knitted.
Yep.
Yeah, but everybody else sews.
Yep. Yeah.
And
And so it's my grandma and my mom. So like her 5 daughters.
right, we were all there, so.
And then me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And Terry's
daughter-in-law, Melissa, comes.
And then 2 of your friends.
Yeah, my friend Debbie and Janae, that I just know like from work and
And then 2 of
Terry's friends.
Stephanie and Linda.
Yeah.
Linda.
And so we go, yeah. Listen, Linda.
Yes, she's a very good sewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, they all are. They're like, yeah.
Debbie is like a perfectionist, and she can sew really fast.
She sews fast and it's spot on.
Yes.
Terry's is spot on.
Yeah.
And she doesn't sew as fast
She
as Debbie,
doesn't
but
because she's helping everybody else.
Probably.
So, yeah. And Honey sews really fast too, because I
Yeah.
think Honey had like 5.
yeah,
quilt
she has
tops
5 or 6 quilt tops.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. So now Jill's going to show
Here's
us
what
she did.
I worked on. Well, so this is the last thing. I bought this kit like I don't know how long ago. And
It's really cute
they
fabric.
look kind of funny. The fabric was so cute. And so they're supposed to be placemats. And it was supposed to be 4 of them. But I thought, oh, there was enough fabric that I could squeeze 5 of them out of it. So this is what my sister and her husband have 3 kids. They're not quite as cute
but it is.
as I
it
thought
is
they were going to be.
cute.
They actually look cuter
Yeah,
there than they do
They
in
do
real
look
life.
pretty cute.
There is one I know that I have to. This one I realized I was doing this at the end of Quilt Retreat, and I have to take this off and take these apart because they're upside down. The
What's-
writing is upside down.
But you know what?
It's really supposed to go this way. So
Nobody's going to notice
yeah,
it.
well they will now.
Oh.
My sister's OCD. She'll notice.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. She's also
Yeah.
ADHD, so maybe not. So I did that one. I did finally finish this one.
This one.
This is the 3rd year I've worked on it.
This one, but look at how tiny those squares are. I mean, that is.
And I cannot remember what the pattern. I didn't bring my patterns.
But it's.
Yeah, and I think actually.
Is it fig tree? No.
Oh, it might be.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might
Fig
be.
tree, and it was not a jelly roll. What do they call those?
Honey bun,
a
the
honey
1.5 inch ones. So these little, I don't know what they are, hourglasses or
Yeah.
something, bow tie hourglasses. It was a lot of sewing.
It was. It's really cute. She made that for me.
Yeah, it's for Marie or my grandma. I came out the one day, and that's what Grandma should have posted note. This is mine, right? And then this one was a kit
From
the place in
Bose.
Solid.
Bozeman.
Oh, Bozeman. Yeah.
Silver thimble. I
Silver
believe.
thimble.
It
Yeah.
is really pretty.
I guess is that upside down there?
Yeah. I have this one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because that's
Because
that's why I have the pattern for this one because Maureen did it as well. So Abby Lane, and this is called Pepperland.
yeah.
So there's what it looked like. But in this fabric they had kitted up, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was all in a kit because we both
Yeah.
bought it on a.
Yeah. She did it like 3 years ago when we bought it.
And she was like, "Why didn't you tell me there was so much sewing in this?"
Well, it was
'cause I didn't remember.
all of the white strips are different sizes. And so it was like it's a little harder than you think.
Yes.
So that
But it
was
is very
that
pretty.
one. And
I also have this
I
one.
did this
but
one.
I haven't sewed it yet.
And this was from
Oh,
this one
there's
was
the
called
pattern.
Easy Bake.
It's a. Yep. Easy Bake is the pattern.
And this was just a layer cake. So I just grabbed a boutique layer cake that I liked.
Did we buy the same layer cake? I don't know if we did.
Yes,
Is it the same? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
at Avon.
Oh, right. Avon is our.
Yeah, if you're in Montana,
Go to Avon.
you need to go to Bird's Eye Mercantile in Avon.
Or look on
And-
their website.
Yeah,
Because they have.
they've got a
really-
website. And what's the quilt store in Deer Lodge called?
Quilter's Corner.
Yeah, Quilter's Corner. I was like,
Mhm.
the Deer Lodge quilt store.
Yes.
Yeah, here's
There's mine.
this was the layer cake
Mm-hmm.
that we used.
Yeah, and that's
So,
my binding.
I
there.
like that binding. That's
What
very
did you
cool.
get for binding?
I think I got a fuchsia color maybe.
Oh.
But that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wondering why I didn't get that.
Hmm.
I probably
Yeah.
left early.
Oh, and then back there, there's, let's see, two quilts, I guess, that we bought. We just went to Avon again because they were having a stash sale.
Yes.
And so we bought more stuff.
I was good, and I didn't buy anything when we were on our quilt retreat. My mom did buy me some backing fabric when we were in Avon,
Mhm.
but she was just paying me back for, because I was running back and forth to Helena, because she didn't want to go the whole week, and she doesn't drive, so, so my dad didn't have to drive all the way to Deer Lodge. I met him halfway, and couple days.
So
but
she was really good and didn't buy anything.
I was, but then we went to the stash sale, and I bought stuff that wasn't on sale. But I've looked at it every time we go, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's just
But I
do
think
this.
it's because Debbie started doing a quilt with it, and I was like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. So I finally had a reason to buy it.
The other thing about Debbie is she doesn't have patterns. She
just looks at
she just finds
I
a
like
picture
that.
and then she figures it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Just graphs it out, graphs the blocks out
Mhm.
herself, and which I could do to a certain degree, but she was doing it with like some 60-degree triangles or something, and
I don't know.
and she's like, well, I'm trying to figure out how to do them like flying geese with this sort of triangle, and I was like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah, she was really.
Yeah,
She's good though.
Yeah.
She's really good.
they're very good.
Yeah.
But I don't even know.
We're
I'm
going
trying to think if I
to.
have Ella stories.
Well, but we're going to a
Oh, yeah.
cross stitch
Retreat. We're going to Northwest Prim
Prim
Stitchers, I think,
in Missoula.
in Missoula in September
September 17th, 18th,
and 19th.
19th.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that should be fun.
And we talked Joyce, Jill's mom,
Yep.
and then
Terry, their older sister.
yeah, into going.
Yep.
So,
So we're
it'll
like,
be fun.
okay, this will be. We're not taking the class or anything, but we're like, okay, this is a little out of our box. I mean, talking to other people that aren't in our family. No, that's not true. But I always tell people that I'm like, I don't have friends. I have family.
She does have friends.
I do, but yeah.
Hmm.
But we're going to that, so that'll be kind of exciting. I hope
I know.
it should be
Yeah,
kind of fun.
It'll be fun.
It'll be a fun little getaway at least. So
Yeah. And hopefully I'll be
Yeah.
done with William's stocking by then, so I won't feel like I have to work on that.
I probably won't be done with anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to have 3 finishes next month.
3 finishes, maybe
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
I
If
think
we
The only Ella story I can think of is she's like keeping track of me. Like I tend to kind of be a bit of a hoarder, and like not full on hoarder, but I've just got a lot of stuff. And so she's been telling my mom things like, and this is gonna sound bad, I clean my bathroom. But a lot of times there's just a lot of junk on the sink, and you know, it's just
Hair
a small
products
little,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
You know, toothpaste, and I've got pill bottles, and you know, just junk all over the place, and it's a tiny little vanity. And so I had cleaned all that off and put stuff, you know, I'd got like a little pill container because I'm that old now, and I need what do they call them, rattlers, because they rattle.
Yeah.
They're pill rattlers. But no, so I got that so I could put the bottles, you know, away, and I like just cleaned everything off. And she just happened to come over that same day, or the next day, I guess, after school. And she came and she's like, oh, "You are cleaning your bathroom?" This is my 6-year-old niece. She's a cleaner, but not only that. So, and I'm like, I feel like inordinately like happy when she does that, but then she tells my mom, like a month later, she goes and stays at my mom's house, and she's like, "Grandma, Auntie Jill's cleaning her bathroom." I'm like, oh, I didn't know that I had somebody watching me.
But she is, so Andrea is kind of a clean freak.
Yeah,
Like,
my
is it
sister
your-
is, yeah,
And
she definitely is a clean freak.
Tell them about her buying her
Oh,
containers.
so it was driving my sister nuts that Ella just ended up with more Barbie dolls and stuff than the little containers that they had. And so she's like, I'm going to go buy some that like roll under her bed. And, you know, and so she goes and does that. Well, and so when she gets home and Ella's like, "Did you get me anything?" She's like, "I did. I got you containers to put your Barbies in under your bed." And Ella's like, "Oh, really?" And she's like, "Can I do it myself?" And Andrew's like, "Yes, you can." And she's like, "Okay, but how are we doing this?" Because there was 2 of them. And she knows that her mom is particular about, you know, you put stuff away in the right spot. She's like, "Well, I was thinking your Barbies could go in one, and then all of the clothes and accessories and everything else could go in the other one." And she's like, "Got it." And so then she went running over, and yeah, Andrea's like, that kid, you know, her trying to get her older brother and sister to clean anything, you know, she has a hard time with, but yeah, the 6-year-old, man, she was done, had them under the bed. She was so proud of herself.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I know. She's cute, but she starts school. They went school clothes shopping, and she's telling her mom things like, "Oh, Mom, these clothes are lit. They're fire." I was like,
Oh,
is
gosh.
that like the cool that I grew up with? Awesome.
Yeah.
And
must
Andrea's
be.
like, I think so. I don't know. My 6-year-old just tells me stuff.
No,
So yeah, her clothes were lit. So she ended up with a lot more clothing because she also likes to shop like her mother. And so, you know.
And she likes the same things that Andrea
Yes.
likes. So that makes a difference.
She's
too.
a little mini me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I don't think I have anything
Nothing exciting.
too exciting. The
Yeah.
boys are getting big.
Your
Thomas-
boys or their babies?
Their babies are. Their babies are. Well, they're big too.
Yeah, her boys are big too. I mean,
Thomas is just about 9 months old.
Yep.
And William's 4 months.
4 months,
Old.
yep. They're cute and they both giggle and
Yeah, they are really. I think they're really cute.
well, of course. Thomas looks a ton like his dad, so
He
like
does.
her little boy, and your little boy. That's how old? Yeah, and but I don't know about William. I think he must look like Marie, maybe. I'm
Maybe
thinking.
I used to think he looked like Riley, but I don't know. Now he's kind of.
I don't know.
I mean, he's changing. Who knows?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
they change so fast, but yeah,
Mhm.
recently, and it might just be because he has darker hair too,
Maybe.
and you know we're used to like little bald babies basically.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
anything, like super blonde hair until.
Yeah, and Thomas, he's got a lot of hair.
He does.
So Catalina in Chile,
Yeah.
they shaved their head in the hospital, or so she tells me.
Yeah, she could just be lying to us and
She
we wouldn't
could.
know.
She could be. I don't know.
I
But
could see. I
anyway.
could totally see her messing with us like that too.
Yeah, she shaved his head,
Yeah.
and he's. I don't know. His hair is really coming in good. He's got a lot of hair. It's blonde.
She said she thinks that they say it comes in thicker. And I'm like, I don't know if it would come in thicker. I don't see like why shaving your head would do anything. What I do think is that like most people let their baby's hair grow in and it's like that straggly like wispy stuff, you know, that's on the ends and they don't cut it off for 2 years.
That could be.
Or you could be like my little niece that her hair grew in from the back forward. So it was like she had this mullet for the longest time. Oh, funny girl.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that's all we have.
That's all I've got. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to do more. I'll try to be better.
Yeah. And if we do one next month, it'll have to be earlier because
Yeah, so I might not have it finished because it's going to be a week earlier because we have
our
the quilt retreat on the third weekend of the month.
cross-stitch
So.
retreat, yeah.
Unless I'm lazy and don't get it uploaded on time.
Oh,
No, no, it's just going to be earlier, so don't expect too much. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching and subscribing.
And thanks for knitting with my boys.
Yes.
Knitting for my boys.
knitting for
Probably
my
for
boys.
my boys.
Knitting for my boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she comments on every video, which is very nice. And we got a new Karen from Tulsa. We'll say hello to her because she commented. But all right. We'll see you guys next month. Bye.